Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to this month, which is July. We're in now, yes, July, so June's favorites. I know last month's favorites we did kind of in the middle of the month, so it was more like our current favorites, but I kind of want to get back on track with doing them towards the beginning of the new month. So we are going to start again in July. I'm going to talk about all of the things that I have been loving since my last favorites video, you know what I mean. Also, there are construction workers outside today, as you are well aware, and they are doing something to one of the buildings that is creating a hell of a lot of noise, so I apologize in advance if you can hear them in the background. I feel like they are getting louder since I've started filming, which is very typical. Pippa is so funny. She's been sitting on the stairs outside being like, what are these people doing outside my house and who are they? Anyway, let's get started. I just thought it would be fun to sit down and have a little bit of a chit chat today, and we're going to do some beauty, fashion, and then some lifestyle-y favorites. I haven't got tons, but the ones that I do have I love, so let's get into it. Okay, makeup favorites at the moment. I mentioned this previously in a video that I had tried out a new concealer from NARS. So you all know that I absolutely love their Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's a concealer that I have been using for years and years and years and years, but I was running out of that and I wanted to try something else, and one that had been on my radar for a while was their Soft Matte Complete Concealer. So I picked it up in the shade Vanilla, which is light 2, and it's the same shade that I use in their Natural Radiant, no, their Radiant Creamy Concealer. They have a foundation called Natural Radiant Longwear, which is why I get confused with the two. It's the same shade that I get in the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and there's a huge difference between these two concealers, you guys. So the Radiant Creamy Concealer, I would say, is a lot, not that it probably does, has a lot more coverage. It's a bit thicker. This one here, you can sheer out a hell of a lot more. So I use my ring finger to apply it, and I just kind of like apply it just here underneath my eyes and then through the center of my face, but I definitely feel like I end up not using as much product, which is really nice because it gives you a much softer finish. So if you're looking for something like a concealer for during the summer that isn't like super intense, that you could nearly just wear on its own without using a foundation, like if I didn't want to wear foundation, I think I would just use this concealer and it would be enough, and I just put it in my under eye area and then on any blemishes and things like that. So it's really good for covering up, but also good for use under the under eye. I haven't found it like bad with creasing or anything, so I really like that. Another product that I have been using a lot recently when it comes to makeup is a product that I have from last year, and I kind of, not that I fell out of love with it, but I feel like I just got other palettes and started using them instead. But I've been using this literally for the last like 2.5 weeks straight, and I just love it so much, and I forgot how much I love it. And it's the Naked Honey palette from Urban Decay. I know when I got this I absolutely raved about it, and a lot of you guys got it as well and also loved it. But it's just like the perfect eyeshadow palette, you guys. It's right up my street. It's got all of these gorgeous warm tones. This is like perfect year round. There is not a time of the year where this would not suit. Like, I feel like when you get eyeshadow palettes that have like pinks and cranberries and things like that in it, you don't really like reach for it right away. But colors like this, they're so versatile. You can use them at all times of the year and any occasion. It's got loads of mattes and loads of shimmers as well, and it's got like a darker color as well for kind of deepening up your eyeshadow look. I just find it so versatile. I'm wearing it at the moment and I love it. I love it so much. It's got great pigmentation, really easy to blend, and all of the colors work really well together as well. So it's kind of one of those, you can't go wrong with it kind of an eyeshadow palette. And I think this is the best eyeshadow palette that Urban Decay has come out with since I fell in love with like their original Naked palette, or was it Naked 2 that I liked? On to skincare then. There are 2 new products that I have been using when it comes to skincare. I've mentioned already this year that I really want to try and get into a routine. How many times have I said this? 50 million times. But I really want to get into a good routine with my skincare. I'm great with my makeup, but you guys, my skincare is just nowhere near what it should be and what I know it should be. So I always feel bad when you ask me what my routine is, because I never have anything really worth sharing until right now, because I found 2 products that I really like. First and foremost, I got this here moisturizer in a glossy box, and I unboxed this and I did try this out for the first time with you guys as well, and I've been using it ever since, and I really love how it makes my skin feel. So this is the Rodial Dragon's Blood Sculpting Gel. So it says that it's supposed to plump and volumize your skin, and basically just plumps and volumizes your skin. But I just find that it's really refreshing on my skin, and my skin just feels really good after I use it. It's a gel formula as well, so it's not super oily or greasy. I personally have oily skin, so when I'm talking about skincare, please bear in mind that everybody's skin is completely different. This is just how my skin reacts to different products. I usually can't do a really intense skincare routine. My skin doesn't really like that. It doesn't like loads and loads of products. It doesn't like heavy products either, but it really likes this. I've been using this in the morning and in the evening, just super simple after I cleanse. Sometimes in the evenings I use a serum as well, but I really enjoy this. It's lightweight. It sinks into your skin really nicely, doesn't make it feel tacky or anything, and makeup goes on really nicely over it. And my skin's been feeling great recently, so I thought I would give that a mention. Then when it comes to cleanser, I have a new cleanser that I absolutely love. So I have been hearing so many good things about this cleanser from so many different people over the years, and I don't know why I just never picked it up. But I run out of my cleanser that I was using, and I just said I would go and try something different that I had heard people recommend, and that is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Oil. So generally my skin likes cleansing oils or cleansing balms. It doesn't like things that are foaming. I don't think many people's skin likes like super foamy products. I could be wrong, but I feel like I heard somebody say that. Anyway, my skin does not like foaming products for the most part, and I could also be proven wrong. I could end up using a cleanser that foams and my skin could love it, but right now, not one that I have tried my skin has enjoyed. But this here is so nice. So basically I'll just take my makeup off using, I have like a Nux like cleansing milk kind of a thing, and then I go in with this afterwards, and it literally dissolves all of your makeup, and then I just like remove it with a muslin cloth, like a damp muslin cloth. My skin feels amazing after I use it. It doesn't feel stripped. Do you know the way sometimes when you use a cleanser, your skin nearly feels like it's just like zapped everything, or the cleanser has zapped everything out of your skin? This does not make your skin feel like that. So yeah, highly recommend the Clinique Take the Day Off. It is so nice. And then I really quickly wanted to mention the fragrance that I have been wearing for the past couple of weeks, and it is another one of my little replica minis, you guys. And this little replica minis case that I got at Christmas is really doing the job for this year. It's like July now and I still haven't used up all of the scents, but at the minute I am using the By the Fireplace scent. I actually did have this before and I knew I loved this already, but I just hadn't used it in a while. And generally I would use this more in the winter months because it is a little bit like of a deeper fragrance. Before that I was using Lazy Sunday Morning and Beach Walk, which are a little bit lighter and more airy, so great for the summertime and springtime. But I think something to do with the kind of like dreary weather, it was a little bit gloomy and rainy, and I just wanted something that was like warming and cozy. By the Fireplace, they get their scents nailed to a T. Like, you could not, if I smell this, it literally feels like I'm sitting in a library reading a book with the fireplace lit, candles lit, and very cozy. They just nail their scents. And also, I was mentioning this to my dad the other day, these fragrances, I'm not kidding you guys, they linger. You do not need a lot of it. It's actually just gone all over my finger now, but you do not need a lot of it, and it lingers. Like, you can still smell this throughout the day. It's not one of those that you spray on your skin and it's gone. This lasts like 110%. But yeah, By the Fireplace, that is what I am wearing right now. Okay, next up, some fashion favorites. I don't have tons of fashion favorites this month, but 3 things that I have been loving. First and foremost, I'll try and insert either pictures or little clips of me wearing them, are the jeans that I'm actually wearing right now, these ones here. So I picked these up when I went shopping for the very first time in a store in H&M, and I had been looking for them for freaking ever. So these are their, I think they're like their slim vintage jeans or something like that. I'll link them in the description box for you anyway, but I had been looking for these jeans for so long because so many people had recommended them, and I can see why. They just fit so nicely. They're like the perfect cropped jean. that isn't like super skinny. It's like straight leg, it's high-waisted as well. I'm very much a high-waisted jean girl. I don't like kind of low-rise jeans. I just don't feel like I am sucked in enough. I need to feel like I'm being held in by my jeans, and these are perfect. They're a really nice thickness as well. Do you know the way sometimes you can pick up jeans and they're nearly too lightweight, they're too much like a jegging almost? These are like a good proper jean. They come in about 5 different washes and they keep selling out online. I could not get my hands on them online for about 3 months, and then I came across them in store. I love the kind of cream wash that I have in them. I really wanted a nice pair of cream jeans for the summertime that weren't super see-through as well, because you know the problem with cream jeans. They're hard to pull off as it is, but when you can see your underwear through them, it's not nice. But these ones are actually quite opaque for a cream jean, which I really enjoy. They're very comfortable, and as I said, they hold you in and they look great for the summertime. Another fashion favorite that I have just been loving this month are these pair of sandals from And Other Stories. I love these so much. I picked these up after I had seen them on an Instagrammer that I follow. The account is called Smith Sisters. The girl that has the account is actually from Belfast, so not too far away from me, and her style is just impeccable. You should definitely go follow her. But she popped these up. I think she was working with And Other Stories, and she popped these up on her feed, and I just fell in love with them. I might have mentioned these in last month's favorites. I'm not entirely sure, but if I did, I'm sorry. I'm still wearing them basically. I just find them so comfortable. They are the most chic pair of sandals. I feel like they look a lot more expensive than they actually were as well. I think they were like €69 or something, but I think they look more expensive than they are. I just think they are so incredibly chic. I love the kind of big strap band across the front of your foot. They're really flattering, really comfortable as well, and I've been wearing them with everything, with jeans, with dresses, you name it. They feel like you're wearing a slipper. And I wanted a pair of sandals that weren't like a sling back, that weren't a slide either. These are kind of like a hybrid of a slide and a flip-flop, I guess, but I just love the shape of the strap across the front of your foot. I think they look really cool. I just think they're like a more elevated slide almost. They look a little bit more dressy than your huge. And one of you guys told me that you found these on sale too, so I will link them down below for you if you want to get your hands on them. But I just think they're like the perfect summer sandal. And then one more thing from And Other Stories is this cutie pie little baby doll dress. There we go. So I actually did show this in a haul when I picked this up, and I just freaking love this thing. I think it is the sweetest little dress ever. I don't know if it's still available in this print, but this shape of a dress is still available. They did have it in black and they had it in like a cream print as well. But it is so comfortable, so sweet, so easy to wear. I've just been wearing it with like my hair waved and a really cute like little slouchy cardigan, and a pair of slides or a pair of pumps is really cute too. I just love it. It's so easy to wear, so easy breezy, great for like really warm summer days when you want to wear like as little as possible basically, and you want to still look really cute. I just love the little kind of like button down detail here on the front. And as I said, during the summertime, summer dresses are just like, they're so easy breezy to wear. You do not have to think about your outfit when you're wearing a dress. Like for example, I had to think about my outfit today because I'm wearing a top and jeans. But I do not have to think about an outfit when I'm wearing a dress. I just have to throw on accessories and shoes and I'm good to go. So that is about it when it comes to fashion. I haven't had tons of favorites this month for some reason. I feel like this month's been really broken up, so I haven't really gotten a huge opportunity to go shopping for new pieces or anything like that, but those are all of the things that I've kind of been gravitating towards. Then when it comes to lifestyle, I have some fun ones. So I wanted to have a chat first about my favorite kind of like TV, movie kind of things. I'm actually just gonna go straight in with a favorite from literally yesterday, and I finally got to sit down and watch Frozen 2, you guys. Do you remember when I got Disney Plus many moons ago when lockdown started and Disney Plus came out, and I was very excited about Frozen 2 being on it, and you guys were all like, oh yeah, it's on it. It wasn't, even though you guys told me that it was and you swore that it was. It only came on Disney Plus here on Friday. So it finally came. I watched it last night and it was the best thing ever. Into the Unknown is just like, whew, That is a bop, as people would say. I get goosebumps even thinking about that. I just think it's like the most like, it has the most powerful chorus. I've been singing it non-stop since I watched the movie, basically. It's just so sweet, and now I just want to watch it. I think I'm going to make this a goal of mine for this week. I'm going to watch a Disney movie every single night this week. But I just loved it. I thought the storyline was really, really lovely. It's just a heartwarming little movie, and I love Olaf. Just freaking love him. So highly recommend you go and watch it. I haven't watched Hamilton yet, so I am not going to be like going crazy over that, but I hear it's amazing. So let me know down in the comments if you've watched it over the weekend. And then another favorite from this month. Oh my lord, you guys, I was absolutely obsessed with it. Sweet Magnolias. OMG. I have not fallen in love. Thank you guys for stopping with your, no, you're starting again outside. Anyway, I have not fallen in love with a TV show in so long, and Sweet Magnolias was my jam. I am so sad that it was so short, but I feel like because it was a short series, it makes me want more. That is the type of series that is like right up my street. So if you've got any other suggestions for series like that, please put them down in the comments, because I find that things that I watch aren't really, not that they're not super popular series, but they're not the ones that like everybody watches. Like Tiger King, for example, not my thing, but so many people watched it. Oh, I tried to get into The Sinner, and I watched a couple of episodes of The Sinner, and I was just like, I don't know, it kind of makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. I can't watch it at night because I just don't feel comfortable watching it at night. It makes me feel really like anxious. Designated Survivor, love that. White Collar, love that. Oh my god, Olivia Pope, why do I keep forgetting the name of that? Scandal, loved Scandal, such a good show. I also loved like Pretty Little Liars, Vampire Diaries, all that kind of good stuff. So if you have a series that you think I would enjoy, please put it down in the comments, because I feel like once I get a series that I like watching, then I'm hooked on it. But Sweet Magnolias, anyway, back to the point, it is so good, and I had been intending watching it for ages, and a couple of you guys had kind of made your way through the series before I had even gotten to it, but you can literally get through it in 3 days because I think there's only 10 episodes, but it's amazing. I think you have to like get through the first episode, and then once you're through the first episode, you're hooked on it, but you need to kind of watch the first episode to get what's happening throughout the series. It's just basically about the life of 3 women, or the lives of 3 women. Basically, they're all single, right? Yeah, they're all kind of single at the start of the series, and it kind of shows you like their love lives and the drama that happens in this small town. It kind of reminded me like of the same vibe of like Heart of Dixie, that kind of thing, which is such a good series. But yeah, I absolutely loved it. There's like drama, there's love. So if you want something that's like really easy to watch, like if you have a weekend where you just want to sit and watch Netflix, watch Sweet Magnolias. It's so good. It's like proper like girly film, or not film, series. Favorite bake from the past couple of weeks? Scones. You guys, I am going to leave my like instructions and ingredients to my scones down in the description box, because you need to make them. I literally made probably a dozen of them and ate them all myself. I was craving scones one weekend. I just wanted scones, like fresh scones with butter and raspberry jam. This was a craving that would not go away, and I just said, you know what, I need to make this to get it out of my head. So I made them. Oh my lord, they were so good. I hadn't made them in ages, but I forgot how much I just love like fresh scones. There's nothing better, especially during the summers. At any time of the year, realistically. If you've never had scones, they're just like yum. They are so good, and you're missing out on a vital part of life by not having a fresh homemade scone. So get on it. And no, I don't have cream on my scones, just jam and butter. And then lastly, I thought I would talk about a very obvious favorite from the past couple of weeks. It's not technically a June favorite, but it's a favorite up until today, and that is my new do. So I went and I got my hair cut obviously last week, and I got it dyed all back to my like, but this is kind of like my natural color. My natural color is still a little bit more flat than this, if I'm honest. This has a little bit more warmth in it. I just love it so much, you guys. It's really fun, and I'm so glad all of you guys like it as well. Not that like I think you should be doing anything just because other people think it looks good, but I just really wanted to do something different, especially because my extensions are coming towards the end end of their lifespan and they were going to be coming out anyway. I do still have my extensions in. A lot of you thought I'd gotten them taken out, but my extensions are all still there and I will be getting them put back in. Even if I don't keep the length of them, I'll be getting them put back in for thickness, because my hair is still like, it's not as thick as this at all. And I think that for this cut, I really love how blunt and how thick it is. This is actually the first time I've worn it straight since I've gotten it cut, and I love it. So yeah, it's a really fun change for the summertime. I'm really enjoying it. I should be getting my extensions redone in about a month's time, so we will see if I want to keep the short hair then or if I want to keep the length, if you know what I mean, because I have to kind of think forward and think of Christmas time and whether I'm going to want like longer hair around Christmas or whether I'm going to want like shorter hair around Christmas. I don't know yet, but if it is longer, it's still going to be this color. I want it like dark, maybe even a little bit darker than this. I'm just having fun playing around with my hair at the moment, but I really love this, and I love it in particular when it's waved. I think it's really fun, really chic. Somebody was actually saying on my Instagram, he was like, one of the only comments where somebody was like, why did you go and cut your hair? Like, everybody's cutting their hair now, like short hair is like a new trend. I didn't cut my hair because of a trend. I cut my hair because I wanted to cut my hair. I don't follow trends at all when it comes to hair. Most people, I think, tend to go lighter in the summertime, and I went the opposite, and I tend to do that quite often. Like in the summertime I tend to go darker, and then in the winter I'm like, let's lighten my hair. So even though I say I'm going to darken my hair, I could end up lightening it. I definitely don't follow trends when it comes to hair whatsoever. I just do whatever I feel like. And as I said, that's kind of something that I've done in the past with my extensions, is when it's almost time for them to come out, I just cut my hair because there's not really much to lose because I'm getting them back in anyway. So if I only wanted the shorter hair for a couple of weeks, I only have it for a couple of weeks and then I can have it longer again. Oh, actually, I wanted to say one more thing. I completely forgotten. They're sitting here in front of me. But speaking of scones and baking and cooking, you guys know I love to do that. I'm constantly in the kitchen. Literally, I live half of my life in the kitchen. I picked these up in TK Maxx. I finally made my way to TK Maxx last week. I didn't film it because I kind of wanted to suss out the situation first. This is my thing. I want to feel, when I'm going into stores and stuff, it's kind of hard to vlog straight off the bat because I kind of want to like see how different stores are handling their like social distancing measures and the new protocol, and I kind of want to be able to follow things as best as I can and kind of know what I'm getting myself into before I start trying to vlog at the same time. But I went into TK Maxx and you didn't really miss anything because I didn't really pick anything crazy up. It was literally just kitchen supplies, but these were one thing that I got. You guys, if you are in a kitchen or you just enjoy baking, you need these in your life. These are so good. So these are little cuisine art. I'm pretty sure I actually have one of their saucepans, their non-stick pans. I'm gonna try and link them down below for you. But basically, they're like little mini oven mitts. They are so handy. I think they're so cool. My mom actually has a pair of them too, and my dad, you know, he bakes all the time, but they swear by them. So I picked up a pair for myself and I just love them. So I had just been using like tea towels and stuff like that for taking things out of the oven. These are a game changer. You're not kind of like worrying about your hand getting burnt by not having the tea towel turned over enough or enough layers to get your hands on the baking sheet. That will be the word for it. And they're also not big and clunky like proper oven mitts, if you know what I mean. They're like little tiny ones. I just think they're really cute. So I will try and put a link for them down in the description box. I kind of feel like I'm like a puppet master. So that is about it for all of my favorites from this past, like, I'm gonna say like couple of weeks since my last favorites video. I'm definitely going to get back on track with them now. It was just kind of like jumbled with last month, so I'm gonna get back to doing them at the start of every month as per usual. So I hope you enjoyed hearing about all of my favorite things. Those are a few of my favorite things from the past month, or the past couple of weeks anyway. Let me know down in the comments if any of you guys have enjoyed any of the same things as I have, and also, as I said, let me know any good movies that I should be watching on Disney this week, because, or Disney Plus this week, because I'm going to watch a movie every night. And if you've got any series like the ones that I mentioned earlier on, let me know, because I want to get into like my weekend watching kind of chill out zone, Netflix and Disney Plus again. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click the subscribe button if you want to see some more videos. I would love to have you back again, and I will see you all again really soon with my next one. Bye.